resisted defining what a strong showing here in New Hampshire looks like. Why won't you define what it looks like? And also, former President Trump last night said you'll probably drop out today. What's your response to that?
I don't do what he tells me to do. I've never done what he tells me to do. Look, I mean, I think strong, I've always said, we'll know strong when the numbers come in. It's not like a certain number. I don't go there and say, oh, I have to have this number, I have to have that number. What I've always had in my mind is I want to be stronger than Iowa. And then South Carolina, I want to be stronger. Let's see what that looks like. Y'all will all be talking about it, so you can decide later whether that's strong or not, but that's what we're going to be watching for.
If Trump beats you by double digits here in New Hampshire, do you think that your campaign has a future?
You know, when we come in and we start the day, and there were 13, 14 candidates in this race, I didn't get here because of luck. I got here because I outworked and outsmarted all the rest of those fellas. So I'm running against Donald Trump, and I'm not going to talk about an obituary just because y'all think we have to talk about it. I'm going to talk about running the tape and saving this country. I think we have to do it. I'm a fighter. I work hard, and I do it because I love this country. And we're going to go and fight until the very last poll closes, and then we're headed to my sweet state of South Carolina, and we're going to make the case there as well.
And if I may, 6 weeks ago, none of you predicted Nikki Haley was going to be the only candidate standing. She's already exceeded expectations, already had a strong showing here. The sky's the limit. And to go into her home state with all that momentum, that's just an amazing opportunity.
Governor, you've been ramping up your attacks on Donald Trump. Do you think he is mentally fit to hold the presidency again?
I think he's mentally fit. The problem is, do you want two 80-year-olds running for president? I mean, seriously, in the military, you have to retire at 65. You know, you don't have surgeons doing surgery at 80. There's multiple things. It's just a fact that people start to decline. And when you've got a country in disarray and a world on fire the way we do, you need someone at the top of their game that can put in 8 years, that can go and get things back on track. That's what this is about, is making sure that we have the best person, not settling for the fact that, you know, two 80-year-olds running for president, but more than that, 70% of Americans have said they don't want a Trump-Biden rematch. So let's give them a choice. Let's give them some options. This is about giving them a new generational leader that's going to secure our border, that's going to get our economy back on track, that's going to get back to the basics in education, it's going to bring law and order back to our country, but it's also going to deal with these wars around the world so that America is safe and we're preventing war from going further.
Governor, do you feel like you've had to play on the defense here in New Hampshire because of Trump's attacks?
I haven't had to play on the defense. No, to me it's all been about making my case to voters on the fact that, can you see it? Can you picture what this could be like? Can you imagine a country where we don't have the chaos, where we don't have the vengeance, where we don't have the negativity? Can you feel it? Can you see it? Do you want it? That's what this has always been the case, is that we want Americans to know they deserve better. And so, you know, whether we've been talking with the general about what it takes to get the conservative voters to realize, look, we can fight just as tough and get it done without the negativity, or whether it's with the governor who knows this state and has a relationship with every voter and say, look, we know what you're feeling and we know what it takes to relate to you. That's why we've been in every diner and every brewery and every place else, is to make them know that, look, we feel you, but we're going to make your life better.
Nikki's going to unify.